Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the TheGameHuntah channel with another episode, Clash Royale, and in this episode, I bring you the Royal Destruction deck. The Royal Destruction deck because the Royal Giant is there. So many people are using the Royal Giant, it's not even funny. Once that you reach Arena 6, 7, and 8, you're gonna see a lot of decks using the Royal Giant. And you know what? I can't blame them. The reason is because in the last patch, the Royal Giants suffer a tweak from range 6 to 6.5. And that 0.5, it's critical, fellas. Now the Royal Giant can destroy cannons from distance, Inferno Towers from distance, has a lot of hit points, and probably it's becoming the most used card in Clash Royale right now. Yes, that's my personal opinion, but you know what? I've been seeing so many people in both of my clans and also in the TV Royal playing with the Royal Giant that, you know what? That's probably what is going on right now. So I'm gonna show you this deck. It's called Royal Destruction. And you know what? It's quite simple, and it's the one that I'm using in my low level account. The idea is to have everything possible to protect the Royal Giant. That's all. That's all. The Royal Giant is my only offensive card in this deck, and the idea is to keep him alive as much as possible. That's what we're gonna use Valkyries. Valkyrie to counter melee units, especially barbarians, because a lot of people are using barbarians because of Sparky and because of the Royal Giant. So the Valkyrie and probably the Mini P.E.K.K.A. are probably the best companions of the Royal Giant right now. We also got Fireball because, you know what, one Fireball can do a lot of damage in a group of barbarians, so that's another useful card. We got Arrows in case we have some minions hordes. We got the Stab because if you have a group of barbarians and you use a Fireball, you can finish them with Zap easily. And Zap actually can save you in any circumstances. And also we got the Goblins. You know, we need some ground units just in case to provide some support. We got some minions. Also air support. Nothing major, but it's always useful to deploy some minions, for example, when the Royal Giant is getting attacked by ground units, especially barbarians and goblins. And finally, the Ice Wizard, my favorite card. I mean, well, that's after Britney Spears, of course. I'm getting so into it. The Ice Wizard is not even funny. I'm trying to use the Ice Wizard in every deck, but you know what? We're gonna talk about that in another episode. You guys are ready? Let's go to the arena. Let's go to the arena for battle number 1. Royal Giant, Fireball, Minions, and Zap. My opponent, Britney Spears, Bomber Tower. Bomber Tower is another tower that is out of range compared with the Royal Giant. So you can destroy the Bomber Tower with the Royal Giant without any issues. Also, I can see some Lightning, some Minion Horde, and also Goblin. That's scary. But anyway, my opponent decided to use Lightning right away, which is probably wasn't a good idea. I mean, the Royal Giant is not going to receive that much damage, right? And the damage that they did to the tower is probably not the best. But anyway, here comes the Royal Giant attacking from distance, completely out of range of the Bomber Tower, and let's start using the Valkyrie to protect the Royal Giant just a little bit. We're doing damage. Guys, the Royal Giant does so much damage. So much damage is not even funny. Arrows to protect ourselves, or probably Ice Wizard. Probably Ice Wizard is better in this situation because the minions are not that great. I mean, they were coming from too far away. With the Ice Wizard, I can froze them, and also the tower can help me to finish the job. Here goes the Royal Giant and the Ice Wizard. That is exactly the combination I want to have. We have the arrows ready in case it's needed. We got Fireball ready in case it's needed. Ooh, Bomber Tower, that's okay. We can deploy some minions in there to provide some support against those goblins. And also the Bomb Tower. The first tower went down in 2 seconds. Valkyrie now protecting and leading the group in front. We also got the Ice Wizard. We still have the Royal Giant. This base is going down, fellas. This base is going down. I think at this point, my opponent decided to stop using any cards. I mean, there is not much that he can do. Right now he's trying to protect himself and see if he can survive with freeze, but that's not going to be enough. Royal Giant, Ice Wizard are doing a good job. Ice Wizard can resist damage big time from towers. Big time, big time. First battle, 3 crowns, no bad at all. Let's go for the second one with this Royal Destruction deck. Okay, in this one we're gonna start with minions, goblins, royal giant, and arrows. My opponent, Tesla Tower. Ooh, Prince. Ooh, Britney Spears, and also arrows. Let's see what we can do with this destruction. How do I call it? The Royal Destruction deck or something like that? Well, hopefully I won't forget the name. Here comes the Royal Giant. Sometimes you can use the Royal Giant at the end of the battle to surprise your opponent, and sometimes it's good to use at the beginning because that can scare your opponent big time too. Alright, Royal Giant doing some nasty damage against that Tesla Tower. I got a Wizard providing some defensive support to the tower, but I got my Ice Wizard and my Valkyrie also. Royal Giant is doing some crazy damage right now. Look at that tower in the top right corner is going down big time. We still have the Valkyrie fighting in there, and the first tower went down extremely fast. Only one combo, Valkyrie, Ice Wizard, and Royal Giant was probably enough to bring down this first tower. Let's continue. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, the Golem. I don't know if it's called the Fire Golem because it's, I don't know. Do you see that it's like a fire? It's like an energy coming out from it. Yeah, it's like a special aura. I have no idea, but you know what? It looks super cool. Let's use the little minions and the Ice Wizard to slow down this guy, and also we got the Valkyrie. Valkyrie is a really powerful unit in defense and in offense. So minions are coming. Those minions are in trouble. They suffer some damage from the Ice Wizard. I'm really not sure if I should use the arrows right now. Probably Fireball is better. That way we can do some damage to the Golem and also take care of those little minions. Prince is coming. See if we can slow down this dude with some goblins. Things are looking a little bit complicated for me. That tower probably is gonna go down. Let's bring the Ice Wizard. Ice Wizard can provide some support and defense and on offense. Super. Again, my second favorite card in the game. Let's go. Mana Rush. Let's see if we can deploy the Royal Giant one more time to do some damage from distance. That is just crazy. Tesla Tower in the back. It's probably not gonna be enough. We got some minions in there. Probably we can use some arrows at the last second. Perfect. The Royal Giant is doing enough damage. The Valkyries are still there. Valkyrie's gonna take care of those Britney Spears. And here comes the Valkyrie. And woo! Hold on a second. We got the Prince and the Wizard coming this way. Alright, okay, that's fine. Let's see if the Ice Wizard can stay alive for a few extra seconds. And we're gonna get ready the rest of the troops. If I can put the Royal Giant in front of my opponent King Tower, that probably will do it. Okay, let's wait for a few seconds. Now we can use the some more minions to provide some extra support to the Royal Giant. And you know what, with this Fireball, it's all we need to finish this battle. Fellas, this is the Game Hunter. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode Clash Royale. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share my videos, and if you have any special request or one specific card that you want me to try, post in the commentary section. This is the Game Hunter signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.